Hey guys, it's Kelsey. I just thought I would do a new video because I haven't done one in a while, and it's always like, let me introduce myself and that kind of thing. So I thought I would reintroduce myself because I don't know how to do anything else, and I thought I would do like a current favorites video because I haven't done consistently through the year so far, and it's only March, so I thought it's the beginning of March, might as well. So I kind of have like a pile of stuff next to me. Some of it's beauty related, some of it's like books and lifestyle stuff. So, oh, I forgot one thing, 1 second. So I guess we can start with like lifestyle kind of stuff. And I started reading because I have never been big into reading. Like, reading has just never been something that I'm like, yeah, let's go read a book. So I started because my sister-in-law, shout out to Alexa, she said that these books were really good, and my sister-in-law, my mother-in-law, and my mother-in-law's sister, Erin, has all read these, and like everybody else in the family, I guess, has read these, and they all really like them. They're called the Selection series. There's 3 books, and I think there's like a couple others that came out after the books that are all like has to do with other people's stories from the books. I finished the first book already. I'm on the second one called The Elite right now, and then I'm gonna read the third one, obviously. I just really like it. I think it's funny because on the back, oh wait, where is it? It says that it's a mix between The Hunger Games and The Bachelor, and it's so funny. The Hunger Games has a lot more death than this, but I can see how it kind of has that feel because it's kind of like in the future of America, and like how much it's changed and all that kind of stuff. And then it has The Bachelor. So if you really want to read it, I'll link these down below in the description. They're really, seriously, so good. And next, oh, let me get all my bills out of here because I hate being an adult. Is my planner. I got this. I don't know if you can see it. Like, it says 2017. Oh. Almost there, and we're back. So it has like, it's really little, so you probably can't see it, but it's just like a white leather bound planner, and it's just in gold. It has 2017 on the front, and it's just like, you know, a normal planner. Like, it has like a calendar in the front, and I'm like really trying this year. My New Year's resolution was to be more organized. So like, I've been trying like highlighting stuff and making sure everything's written down, doctor's appointments and that kind of stuff, and like when bills are due, because me and my husband are just not very organized. So I'm trying really hard, and this, I feel like when I have something pretty to do it with, it's so much easier. So I was just like, this is pretty, I'm gonna do it, and it's actually really worked, and I'm really proud of myself. I'm in March, and I've been really good about it, so I'm really excited. Anyway, next I'm actually wearing is my hat. So one of my huge favorites of this year so far. I went to Disneyland for the first time in my entire life, and I know it sounds crazy, but I grew up with 5 older siblings, and Disneyland is already like crazy expensive, so I just was never able to go. And so my husband and his family took me to Disneyland for the first time, and it was like the most magical thing I've ever been. And it's just amazing. And so I got a Monsters University hat, and I don't really wear hats that often, but my sister-in-law, again, shout out to Alexa, got me to wear a hat, and I think it looks really cute, and I really like it. She also, Alexa spoils me. I feel like everything's gonna be like, thanks to Alexa, thanks to Alexa. Anyway, so she also got me these really cute Minnie Mouse ears. I'll put them over my hat. They're just really cute. I really like them. They're from an Etsy shop. It's called, it's on the bottom, Happily Ear After. I'll link her Etsy shop down below, and her Instagram as well. She's really, really talented, and I really like them. And Alexa has a Star Wars pair, and my mother-in-law has a pair that's just like really cute and pink and floral with like a big pink bow. And I thought, since it was my first time going, I should just get like a classic pair of Minnie Mouse ears. Anyway, I really like them, and we're literally already planning a trip to go back next year and the year after, so I'm really excited. I might do a video of like a DIY like Disney jar, because I think what my husband and I are going to do, we're going to save, I know, a certain amount of money a year, and then we're going to put it like in cash in a mason jar that I've made to look like Mickey Mouse or something like that. so I might do like a DIY kind of video. So you know, that might happen, it might not, no promises. Another New Year's resolution has been to drink more water. So again, I don't know what it is about my brain, but like if I have something pretty to have, then it's like I'll do it more. That is so stupid. But I got a new water bottle, and it's just like, it's just gold, and it's metal, and so it keeps the water colder for longer, and I really like it. I just think it's cute. There's nothing like super special about the water bottle, but I really like it. And I really like makeup. You know, like I'm not like a pro, I'm not like a professional makeup artist. I'm not wearing anything on my lips. So I found, it's just the EOS one, like the little ball, and I've had these before, but I haven't had this specific one, and it's like vanilla mint. I don't think the scent matters at all, but I really like it, and I like the way it feels on. And I'm not the kind of girl that wears lipstick every single day, so it's like a good alternative that there's something on my lips to keep them like moisturized. But I kind of actually really like the color of my lips and the shape of my lips, so I don't really feel the need to wear lipstick every single day. Like I do wear lipstick a lot, but like if I'm going on a date with my husband, or if I'm like going to work looking away, I am so bad at not looking at the viewfinder. How do people do this? I'm gonna try for the rest of the video to not look at the viewfinder. And I'm talking like a million miles a minute. I'm so nervous. I don't know why I'm so nervous to do this, but I am. For the next favorite is actually the camera that I'm using, and the microphone that I use with it, and my tripod. It's not like super new. I got it last semester at school because I'm a student still. I graduate from BYU, Idaho in December of 2017, so I'm like almost there. I'm so excited. But I'm a photographer and I do video as well, obviously, and so I got the camera and the microphone and the tripod, and it's my first professional tripod, or my first professional camera, and it's a Canon T5i. I really like it, and the microphone, you know, isn't anything special. It just kind of came with the camera. But it's nice, honestly. Like I really like it. And I know that wasn't beauty. I said we were just doing beauty favorites now, but I thought I would mention it, and it's really cool. I'll link everything that I am talking about and using in the description. So I guess we can start with highlighter, I guess. I have a couple, just depending on like the way I feel that day. I'm really bad at keeping my makeup clean. I feel like all like these big YouTubers are so good at keeping everything clean and like making sure their makeup looks nice like 24/7. So the two highlighters that I use that I really like. So I was using MAC Soft and Gentle, and it was like my first big high-end purchase because I am a college student. I don't make a ton of money, so that was my first big purchase, and that was probably like a year ago, and I used it all up and I liked it, but it wasn't like anything mind-blowing that I couldn't find at the drugstore. So next time I go make a high-end purchase, it'll probably be a highlighter, but I want to try different stuff other than MAC. So I decided to get like a little cheapy one. So one is e.l.f., and I actually heard it from Kathleen Lights, and it's in Moonlight Pearl, and so I had it a while ago, like a long time ago, and I got rid of it because like it's $2, so it was super cheap, so I wasn't like, I'm out a ton of money, but it was like no color payoff. And I was watching a Kathleen Lights video, because she's everything, about it, and she scraped off the top of it, and it like I have it on right now. Like I don't know if you can see it that well, but like it looks really nice. It's actually really solid highlighter that's like par with some of the high-end highlighters that I've tried. Like I like this better than the MAC Soft and Gentle. So this is a really good option if you are looking for something that's affordable. And then I also have, it's called the NYX Professional Makeup Duo Chromatique. I don't know. It's illuminating powder, so it's just a highlighter. Oh, there you go. And it's like a duochrome highlighter. I'm not sure. Let me see if I can swatch it. So I'm not sure if it's gonna focus or not. Yep, there it goes. And it's just kind of like a bluish, like it's kind of bluish silvery, and I like it, but not for like daily use. I like it for more like nighttime because the blue really, like, I don't know, it just makes like a stripe on my face. So like it's favorite, like I like the way it looks. It's in the shade Twilight Tint. And so like I thought I'd like it because I'm really pale, like I'm just really pale and I use always the lighter one. So I was like, okay, it's like a silvery white, like it could work. But I also mix these two together and it kind of makes the blue not so noticeable, if that makes sense. So these two highlighters I really, really, really like. For primer, my favorite to use as of right now, the Nivea Post Shave Balm. Like, it's cheap and it works so good. Like, Nikki Tutorials is a genius. Like, I think this is my 3rd or 4th bottle that I bought and I really, really like it. I also like to put setting spray. Like, I do my primer and then I put setting spray and then I do foundation. I can't stop burping. And I just tried this one out for like, I think this is the 2nd time I've used this one. And it's the Wet n Wild Photo Focus setting spray. And it's actually pretty good. Like, I've tried a couple other from the drugstore and this one, the only thing that I don't like about it is that it's so little. Like, it's cheap, but like, make a bigger one and spend an extra $2 and it would last a lot longer. Like, I've only had this for maybe like 2 weeks and it's already like halfway gone because I use it before my foundation and then after I'm all done at the end. And so like it's almost too small, but like the product itself is really, really good. It keeps my makeup on all day. Foundation that I really, really like, I have a couple, all from the drugstore. One of them, the cap broke, so it has no cap on it. But this one is from Revlon. It's like talked about all the time. It's the Revlon Color Stay. It's this specific shade I wish I got. This one's in Ivory. There's normally one that I get in Buff, I want to say, which matches my skin a little bit better. This one I feel like is almost too pinky, so it makes my face just look... So I always have to mix it with something. The other two foundations that I use really, really often, I'm actually wearing them on my face today combined. It's the L'Oreal Infallible Pro Matte in the color Shell Beige. This one's too dark. I should have gotten one a little higher. So I mix it with an e.l.f. foundation. I want to say it's the one with salicylic acid in it that's like acne controlling. Like, I don't have a ton of acne on my face, but I do have like scarring and stuff like that, and I like that the salicylic acid, it just keeps everything like calmer, I guess, because I do, you know, break out because I'm, you know, human. But this one, it doesn't have a color on it. Oh wait, porcelain. So I mixed these two together, which is what I did today, and I really liked the finish and I like the coverage that it gives me, and it stays on my face all day. And I'm talking so fast and I'm so out of breath. I need to just... First one, I'll go drugstore first because it's budget friendly. The first one is the Maybeline Fit Me. I have never owned the NARS Creamy Concealer, whatever that one is called, by NARS that everyone on YouTube loves. But I have, like, I've never owned it, but I've used it. And I kind of think this is kind of like it. This one's really hydrating under my eyes because I tend to get not dry under eyes, but it's just like if I use too matte of concealer, it could just get really patchy right here. And this one is really hydrating and I really like it for that reason, and it's like $6 or something like that, so it's really affordable. The other one is, it's empty and I'm really sad about it. Are you gonna focus? Do the YouTube trick. It's the Naked Skin Urban Decay concealer that everybody uses and everybody loves. Again, I love it. Should have gone with a different color, not so bright, because I'm not one to do like super bright under eyes. But this one is in Fair Neutral, and I liked it. I love the consistency. I love the coverage, and I like that it's matte, but it's still not like heavy on your skin. So I would for sure repurchase this. I just haven't been able to get out and do it. My powder favorite of this year so far, because I just started using this over the new year, it's the Maybeline Fit Me. This is the matte and poreless one, because the dewy one, I don't know if I've ever tried that one, but the foundation, I always go for the matte and poreless, so I just automatically went with the matte and poreless. I like it a lot. It kind of reminds me of the MAC Studio Fix powder, because I've only owned that once and I just never repurchased it just because I like to try different stuff. But it kind of reminds me of that. Maybe not as like the matte or the MAC one is a little bit more dense. This one is a little bit more powdery, but it's still really nice. Like I use it all over my face and my under eyes as well, and it doesn't like darken anything up. Like I just caught myself looking at the viewfinder. I even said I was gonna do that, and I'm like, I'm doing it right now. How do people do that? So what I have on my brows right now, you probably can't see because my hat. I actually really like my eyebrows. Not naturally, but like when I put makeup on it. I use the NYX Micro brow pencil. I saw, oh dang it, what's her name? Cosmo something. She's a really big YouTube makeup person. I can't remember her name. She's really, really good. I'll link her channel. If I talk about any other YouTubers, I'll for sure link them in the description. And if I don't, just Google it, I guess. But she used it once and I wanted to try it. It's a little bit more expensive for a drugstore. I think it's $11, but it is really, really good. My bronzer, again, because Kathleen Lights runs what I buy because she's literally everything. I use the Physicians Formula Butter Bronzer. I use light bronzer because, again, I'm like literally the whitest human being in the world. I'm wearing it today, and just this. I don't, like, I can contour, like, I don't contour crazy contour. I just kind of bronze it up, but I can give it a little bit of a line and then bronze up my face all with one instead of getting two products, which I really, really like. And I really, like, I feel like this is like high-end quality bronzer, and I really like that. And this is the third one I've bought. So this eyeshadow palette, it's been great, but it is a little bit used. I got it a couple months ago, so there's a couple shades that I've definitely hit pan. So I'm gonna show you, just don't judge me too harshly, okay? So it's a CoverGirl Nudes, True Naked Nudes. And I normally, come on, I normally hate CoverGirl. No shade to CoverGirl, but I just don't like the way it sits on me. I don't like their foundations or their concealers. I feel like it's definitely more of like a younger girl brand instead of an adult brand. And I actually ended up loving it. Like you can see, the shades have been loved pretty good. These two in specific, it's like a taupey brown for a good transition shade, and it's really sad because it's used up and I can't barely use it anymore. And then another one was a champagne-y color that I would put on my eyelid, and it looks really pretty. This one right here is also one of my favorites. It's like a nice shimmery brown color. I'm not sure if you can see that very well or not. Anyway, it's just a really good palette, and I feel like you can do multiple looks with this. I use two mascaras because why not? One is, I feel like, lengthens, and one really volumizes my lips. My lashes. So the first one that I use is L'Oreal Telescopic Mascara. I heard Nicole Guerrero, question mark? I don't know. She's a YouTuber. I heard, because obviously I base everything that I do makeup choice wise on YouTube because I have a problem. And then I use the L'Oreal Voluminous Original. I wanted to try the Carbon Black because I feel like a lot of more people like the Carbon Black better, but I was like, I'm gonna use this before I get the Carbon Black one because that would just be a waste of money. Oh, lips. What's my favorite lip combo? Right now, I've been really into liquid lipsticks. I didn't used to be into liquid lipsticks, but my whole life has been changed because they brought liquid lipsticks to the drugstore, and I was like, oh, hell yeah. And I really like it. So let me get you some of my favorites out here. All of them are like nudes. So a lot of my favorites, I have all of these. So the one on the top is the coral one, and then the one on the bottom is the nudist peach one. Out of the two of them, I like the nudist peach, but it's just because like you can wear it really with anything. And the two other ones that I really like are from NYX. They're the NYX lingerie ones. And again, they're both kind of like that nudie family. One is more of like a grayish purple, and that one is called Embellishment. The other one that I am in love with, I wear this the most combined with Nudist Peach. I wear Nudist Peach all over, and then I put this like in the middle, and it is like the most stunning nude lip you've ever seen. And it's matte, and I always tend to go for matte lips anyways. Like I don't really wear gloss, and I literally can't even remember the last time I wore gloss. But this one is called Baby Doll. Both of these lipsticks are they're long lasting, but they don't promise that they're not going to transfer. So one of them is the NYX Soft Matte Lip Cream. There you go. And this one's in the color Milan. Honestly, this color is a lot more pink when you put it on than I was anticipating, and I was at first because I don't wear pink lipstick. Pink lipstick and me have never gotten along in the past, but I really like the feel of this one, and I'm trying to step outside of my comfort zone. So I tried it, and I actually really like it with with specific outfits. I think I can actually pull it off, which normally I'm like, ixnay on the pink lipstick, don't like it, not a fan. Hair stuff, I think this is my only hair favorite, so I guess it's not a big deal. I get dry shampoo all the time, and I've rebought a couple in the past, but I've rebought the Batiste ones, and I've rebought one by Suave, but I just haven't found one that I'm like, I love it. It doesn't make my hair feel gross, like I can touch it and it feels nice. Until I got this one. It's the Not Your Mother's Clean Freak Refreshing Shampoo. Instant results, absorbs excess oils, leaves no residue, and fresh volume. And it's bigger than most dry shampoos. Most dry shampoos are like that big, and they're like not a lot, but they're more expensive, and it's just like annoying. But this one was cheaper and has more in it, and I like it so much better than literally any other dry shampoo I've used. Anyway guys, thanks for watching. That was my favorite so far. I'm gonna try to do one every month so you guys can, stay up on my favorites, every single month, so you know what I like, you know what I don't like. Let me know if you want to know stuff that I'm disappointed in. Thumbs up if you liked it. If you like these kind of videos, make sure to hit the subscribe button and hit the little bell so you get notifications every time I post. I think that's it. So I will see you guys in my next video. Bye guys.